So I'm next power move is Xsolla Social Gaming Token. And what I'm seeing an integration with allowing tokens to be hotspot enablers for gamers. I'm seeing two types of tokens. One of them is, of course, you pay for your token, and and you um and you connect to a hotspot, but well, you activate your hotspot, but it doesn't have nothing to do with your data. Okay, you just utilize the token and you automatically set up a hotspot wherever you are in the world. But what I'm really trying to get at is when each individual set up a hotspot, it becomes a gateway for users to make money off of their hotspot. Yeah, I'm seeing it becomes a gateway for users to make money off of their hotspots. So the more tokens you buy, the more you can set up hotspots all over the world. This can generate residual income, passive income for gamers, allowing anyone to connect to a hotspot and play under this hotspot wherever they are. Hmm. If you decide to sell your tokens at its valued price, then you lose the income of the hotspots that's generated from advertisement and various other things. Because you can set your hotspot for automatic access, free access upon new users accepting, joining, and signing on to the terms of your hotspot, you automatically get their data and access to their data and their cookies, which is how it becomes so profiting. I'm seeing it as a intangible form of decentralization. So maybe, let's say for instance, you purchase these tokens and you set up these hotspots all over the world, right? Well, when you make money, it doesn't go directly to your bank account. It adds on to the value of your token. And when you sell it, you get your money. If you stake it, you get passive income. I want this token to represent a private internet network that grants a specialized deal with brands for profits of what's sold. So essentially, all that's advertised is really these Xsolla tokens are essentially a hotspot web page for online gamers. For online gaming. Doesn't affect your data, doesn't affect your Wi-Fi, bill or however that works. But it allows you to join on a network, a hotspotted network, in your area. So what I'm seeing is there should be a certain process. Let's say if I bought 1,000 of them, right? And I wanted to spread it throughout the world, I should be able to manually do it. I should be able to manually do it where I'm at on the location, or do it via a web base through the profile that I establish upon purchasing my tokens. Now, so let's say early adopters, 5 million people, early adopters, right? Let's just say for starters, 5 million people are early adopters. Out of them 5 million, let's say 3 million did the process I just stated. Okay? The other 2 million just held these tokens for the purpose of futuristic value profits. So collectively, the value of the tokens in general represents a certain value. But individually, I would be able to sell one token for a different value that's represented on mainstream, because of the intricacies of how much this one token, this one placing, this one geographically staked placing token, utility token, generates currency and generates currency and its usage, right? So one of my tokens may have 30,000 users that utilize this utility social gaming hotspot token, right? Starting in a specific location, but purchase through my net, okay? Because if I stake this hotspot utility token and people are using it, and 20,000 people, you started using it in 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year, right? And those 20,000 people has given me rights to their phone data and to sell their phone data, right? And then learned about how it actually works, and then bought their own tokens. They're doing that from on top of my introductory to this community. So the early adopters will be able to a million X their profit margins just by purchasing these types of utility tokens and staking it in the world in geographical locations and points, right? And getting others to adopt and utilize this style of hotspot. So now let's go on further to say, let's say I send out a blast, right? And people on my phone utilize this feature from the link that I send them, and they're at a different point in the world. I can get them to serve as a carrier for my utility token and use the location that they're physically at to stake another token. You see what I'm saying?